Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. I got my little water bottle here. Just getting back from the gym. So I feel awesome. I go to the gym because every time I get my workout in, life's good. Life's better. It's all of those endorphins, all those great chemicals that the brain is releasing after you get your workout in. Today I did arms, and so I'm still a little bit pumped up. I hope you got your workout in today, or if it's your day off, maybe because it's Sunday, maybe you didn't work out today. I love Sundays. Thank you. Hi, nice to see you, Jose. I love Sundays because it's a little bit more chill in the gym. During the week, it gets pretty hectic. Hello, thanks for joining me. So Sundays is one of my favorite days in the gym. Maybe it's because it's a chill day for me. I get to do makeup stuff and whatever, but today was arms. And I'm still pumped. I'm still rocking. I did biceps and I did triceps, which is how I train my arms. I train my arms once a week. Usually it's the last workout of the week. And this way everything else has been done and the arms get the focus that they need. And I want to thank you guys for watching my videos, for joining me right now. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Tennis. I never played tennis in my whole life. That's one of those things that I always wanted to do that I never did. Tennis. You got to do a lot of running when you play tennis, right? It's got to be so good for your stamina and your endurance and your agility and all those things, right? When you're playing tennis. That's awesome. Thank you for asking me about my foot. I am officially in sneakers full-time now. So progress, thank you. Denise playing tennis, that would be fun. Let's see, I would totally do that. If I could get somebody who would teach me, could you imagine? I would totally do that. In the last video that I posted, oh, hello! Spain, habla español. I speak some Spanish, so if you want to practice, play against Diana could do. Does Diana play? I don't know if Diana plays. I'll have to ask her. But the last video, my montage video, I talked about doing different types of workout, which is what you're mentioning now, when he plays tennis. And I talked about what it was like to get out of the gym and use, paths and the beach and just a natural environment to get a really great workout, and how challenging that was for me. And that was because I was getting ready for an obstacle course, a mud run, and that included the running. It was a 5K, and it included climbing, and it included crawling, and I'm okay with the crawling. But the climbing, there were a lot of things that I'm not good at, that I didn't know whether or not I could do it. And so testing myself on like the rope climb, I had no idea if I was gonna be able to pull myself up because I didn't really know how to do it. So you can imagine how happy I was when I was able to use all my upper body strength to pull my body up on that rope. And I thought, okay, well, if someday I ever need this in emergency, I'm good, I could do this. But it's really, really great. Table tennis. That's where I need to start, table tennis. And then I can go and do like real tennis. Does that make sense? Yeah, would that be a way to do it? I'm looking for advice here. So yeah, being in the gym is repetitive, but success requires repetition. Now, you may not agree with me here, but stay with me for a minute. Success in anything that you do, anything that you're going to excel at requires repetition. You have to be consistent. It requires repetition and it requires consistency, right? That's how you get really good at stuff. You have to keep doing it, because when you start, you're probably not going to be good. Now, you might have some talent, but you're probably not going to be excellent. And so in order to be excellent, you have to be into the repetition. Hi. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm really excited about the fact that I'm in sneakers. I can start wearing shoes in 3 weeks, so fingers crossed. My foot's coming along really well, and the physical therapy is on the table, but I don't know if I need it. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, running. So running is on the table. I think I'm gonna be able to start running in about 3-4 weeks, which of course I hate running. But there's nothing like losing the ability to do something to motivate you to want to do it, right? My own clothing line? That sounds like a really awesome idea. Thank you. Would you buy my clothing? My training clothing? So, thank you so much. I really appreciate you sending me all of the good wishes on my foot, and I was happy to share it with you, because anybody who might be thinking about dealing with something that's not working right in the body, it's nice when you can talk to somebody who's been through it. So I'm glad I shared that with you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. So is anybody, how did I get my 6-pack? Okay, that's a great question. So, 6-pack, diet is essential. Good, healthy diet, essential. Because what happens is when we eat the wrong foods, the body creates a blanket, and it's a blanket of body fat. I call it a blanket. It's like having a blanket over your abdominals, right? You need to make that blanket smaller. You need to burn the body fat that's covering that abdominal wall, the muscles. And so a combination, this is what I do, a combination of eating well, clean diet, combined with doing abdominal training. On average, I do abdominals 3 times a week, and I mix them in between my workouts. If I'm doing a chest day, I might take my rest time from my chest exercise and do some crunches in between. So I do abdominals 3 times a week on average. You can do them more. I know people that do abdominals 5 days a week, 7 days a week, and they have incredible abs. Some people might consider that overtraining. My experience is that you can rock an ab workout every single day and really work those muscles. And if you need to lose weight, if you have body fat that you need to bring down, doing aerobic training is going to help you melt the fat layer that's covering your abdominal wall. Does that make sense? So it's a 3-prong approach. It's eating well, it's doing the abdominal training, and it's doing the aerobic cardio work to burn the body fat that's covering those awesome abdominals that you're working on. Does that make sense? Is that helpful? Yes. Yeah, I know. I'll get a thumbs down if that's... Hello? Exactly. So you take that quilt, right, that you put on over the winter, and you turn it into a sheet. Nice thin sheet. Let's see if I don't know if I still have abs. My abs, can you see the lighting? Can you see if I still, they're in there? So that's how you do it. And there's no one single fix. There's no one answer. It's a combination of things coming together. It's a convergence of these three things that you're doing consistently. Repetition, going back to that term, that will get you the results that you're looking for. Okay? So you can't give up. Not bad for my age. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, friends. Hi. Nice to meet you. I don't know if any of you ever go to the Arnold Sports Festival in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you. Thank you for talking about my. Are you talking about my back? Thank you. I appreciate that. But at the Arnold Sports Festival, a lot of people coming from all over the world, and that's where I get to meet so many awesome people like you. So that's coming up in March. Is anybody going to that? No, not yet. Well, I'll be there. I'm gonna have my booth. I do that every single year, and if you're gonna go, you have to come see me at my booth and the other incredible women athletes. And if not, it doesn't matter, because I'll be covering it and I'll be sharing the videos from that experience with you. So I'm gonna kind of bring you along. New York Pro, I haven't been to the New York Pro in ages. Oh, thank you, I look forward to seeing you in Ohio. Oh, awesome. So if you're going to the Arnold's in Ohio, it's like, I don't know, 7 weeks away, 6 weeks away. Then you have to come say hello and come to the booth and talk to me. That's a requirement, okay? My website is an entertainment website. You can expect entertainment. It's an adult entertainment website. For those of you who don't know. If you're looking for training, if you're looking for workout, if you're looking for motivation, my YouTube channel, you're on the right spot. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Hi, Glenn. Thank you. I just did my biceps today, so they feel pretty good. Today was the arm workout day. Aloha. Aloha. Are you in Hawaii? Not in Hawaii. Yes, in Hawaii, not in Hawaii. Yes. Oh, cool. I went. Paula Suzuki was one of the women I competed with when I turned pro in 1995, and I competed with Paula from Hawaii, and one of the kindest. You want to talk about an amazing back? Paula Suzuki from Hawaii. You probably know who she is. So next week, yes, I'm going to be at the LA Fit Expo. Thank you for asking if you're going. I don't have a booth. I'm going to be there, I think, Sunday to see friends, get motivated. One of the reasons I like to go to the events is because I'm just like everybody else. I'm always looking for motivation. I'm always looking for inspiration. And so I go into these events and I walk around and I see some of these athletes, and that's motivating for me. So the LA Fit Expo on this coming Sunday, I'm going to be there. That's my plan. So so you're right. You're making comments and I'm going off on tangents. Well, I'm glad to hear that I could be your motivation. That's a very cool thing to be. Hi, Michael. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. Greetings, Robert. So, needless to say, I'm really new to the whole YouTube thing, and I'm playing around with live, and hi, Clay. I'm playing around with the community page, with the live, with the stories, and I'm kind of testing the waters on YouTube and getting to know my way around the platform so that I can use it well, offer you hopefully some motivation. Um, an exercise ebook, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Um, I'm playing around with the platform because it gives me an opportunity to talk to people from all over the world, and that's huge for anybody who's a bodybuilding fan or fitness fan, um, to be able to share stuff that's valuable, informative, or sometimes just a little motivation. Sometimes just a smile is huge. Uh, so I didn't get that. Try advertising. So here's the other thing. And for anybody who's subscribing to my channel and anybody who's making comments, it's my goal to have direct communications because that's where I get my motivation, and it's where I get my insights into what you're interested in seeing a little bit more of, what's worth sharing. So I encourage you to give me your feedback, and because I'm interested, I'm always interested. Interesting to see all men here at you now. You're the New York Pro Show. I miss being in the New York Pro Show too. Back when I was going to New York, it was the Night of Champions, and it was one of the greatest events every single year. It was an institution in the sport. And right, so all the women are watching football, which is probably what I should be doing too, right? Watching football, but I would rather talk about working out because that's my shit. What can I say? And talking to you and saying hello, and you still have my autograph. Oh, how cool! Thank you. A bikini 2-liter soda chug. I lost that message. I didn't see all of it. Hello. Thank you for joining. So I didn't see that whole message. That's the other tricky thing about doing the live. You're doing both. Okay, thanks, Mark. Thanks for doing both. I appreciate you. The best of both. Thank you. So, the tricky thing about doing live is so that I'm talking to a lot of people all at once. And so thank you for being so patient. You're so patient. My career high bench. I think I saw that question. So the career high bench for me had to be, I gotta think about this because it's been a while since I focused on the amount of weight. I don't, my intention is not to be focused on weights. I'm not a weightlifter, I'm a bodybuilder, right? And a strength trainer. I don't know, it had to be 215 to somewhere in there. 2 plates, Olympic bar, maybe a little bit more than that, with one of my training partners spotting me. That's probably around where I was. Only a chick can multitask. I am, yes. One of the skills of being a woman is multitasking, and I'm guilty as charged. I'm a big time multitasker. I try to do 2 and 3 things all at once. So I'm not sure about that way, but yeah, somewhere in there. I lifted pretty heavy, but again, my focus is aesthetics because bodybuilding is my sport. That's what I love. To me, it's a sport of aesthetics. It's a proportions, balance. I train legs once a week. I train every single body part once a week with the exception of abdominals. Abdominals I'll do on average 3 times a week. So I'll go in tomorrow and I'll start my week off with a back workout. The next day I go in and I do a chest workout. The third day I go in and I do legs. I might split legs into 2 workouts, quads and hamstrings. So every single muscle group, one time a week, because I want to maintain the muscle that I have, and it's also a really good way to approach growth. My foot is awesome. I'm back in sneakers. Thank you for asking. And I should be able to start doing a little bit of running and more intense workouts in about 3 weeks. So little by little, right? Thank you for asking. And somebody mentioned that the New York Pro is bringing women's bodybuilding back this year, which, hooray. I think it's awesome. Of course, the Olympia is going to have women's bodybuilding back this year as well, 2020. Wings of Strength has done an amazing job. They have been steadfast in their support of women's bodybuilding competitions, and I commend them and support them. I'm really glad to see it happen. Sorry, I didn't get that last message. Yeah, Wings of Strength. Wingsofstrength.net, I believe, is the website. Wingsofstrength.net. Very, very committed organization to promoting women's bodybuilding, and I love it. I think it's awesome. And if you can make the shows, do it, because ticket sales is really where they need the help. I'm 51 and a half years old. I'm not afraid of talking about my age. I'm proud of the fact that I'm over 50 years old. That's right, wingsofstrength.net is the website. Here's the interesting thing about age and bodybuilding, okay? I peaked competitively when I was almost 40 years old, okay? I peaked competitively when I was almost 40 years old. Then I stopped competing, and I could have kept going. Bodybuilding is like no other sport in that most professional sports, you start when you're very, very young, you're 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, whatever it is. And then if you get to the pro ranks of any sport, by the time you're in your late 20s, you're considered a veteran, and your damage, knees, joint, whatever it is, takes you out of the game before you normally reach your 30s. Bodybuilding, you grow into it because it's really about developing muscle maturity, right? The more muscle maturity you have, the more competitive you are on the stage. And so I'm 51 and a half years old. I'm still bodybuilding, and it's my intention to continue to bodybuild for as long as I can until I'm in the grave. Betty Pariso, exactly. That's an example of the longevity related to bodybuilding if you don't get injured and if you don't abuse your body. And you think, yeah, well, thank you. So the idea is not to make anybody envious, but hopefully to motivate people and to show that just because you reach 35 or 38 or 39, you don't have to stop. Stopping is the worst thing you could do, in my view. And there's a lot of medical research that shows that a body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays in rest. And so I'm not resting. My average body fat is probably, I'm gonna guess because I haven't taken it in a while. My average body fat is probably 11%, 11, 12. I fluctuate, that's what I'm guessing. Bikini chug. I don't know what that is. I'll look it up. Put a comment on my last video about bikini chug so I can look it up. So, youngster, you ain't no. Yeah, I'm not a youngster. No. I'm a vet. Definitely not a youngster. Kid at heart. And that's the way I need to let it stay, right? So, I mean, age, can I get your ages? Can you just kind of, anybody tell me how old you are? I'm curious. Who am I talking to? Now for a really important question. I knew I was going to get the question about which team. 51. All right, my age. 39, 51, my age. No Hollywood, no. Anything I've ever done, I had to produce myself. I have my own production company. 40, okay, so you guys are, okay, so you're right, younger than me, right at my age. Okay, so you, 50, okay, 57 over, so you get exactly what I'm talking about, most of you, right? You gotta keep moving. 41, okay, that's such a great age. I think that, yes, I'm gonna do my St. Jude run again this year. This will be my 9th year. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. It's part of my promise. It's what I do. So, all right, cool. So it really pleases me to know that I'm talking to people who kind of get what I'm saying. I think you do. Maybe you don't. Maybe you disagree with everything I'm saying, but that's okay too. You're allowed. All right. I'm talking too much. Tennessee. You're amused. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. I don't have a dog in this fight for the football game. I love an underdog. I'm not going to lie. Good question. So I don't have a dog in this fight. I love an underdog. Enough said. The Arnold Sports Festival, I always have Michaela Soto. She's going to be back this year. I hear you, Jose. I hear you. Cassandra Floyd will be back this year. Great woman. Darina Wilson. These are all IFBB pros. Yes. Yes, Tennessee. I went there to go visit the hospital, by the way, an amazing place. Who else? I'm trying to answer a couple different questions here. Darina Wilson will be there. She's also competing. Very excited about that. Lena Squadrofino will be there. There are some other people who I think are going to be back this year. On Saturday, we do the superhero looks, take pictures with the fans and people who are into the workout thing. And I'm going to have a complete list of all the women who are going to be at the booth. That's in the works right now. Flex, did I get a flex request? I'm still. I did arms today. I did triceps and I did biceps. Isn't that cool? Girls with guns. I'm misfit. Memphis. I was there. I went to go visit the hospital about 4 years ago. Incredible place. I was in Memphis. Had incredible barbecue in Memphis. Incredible nice people, awesome music, great food, great hospital doing amazing things for families. Can't beat it. Hi, thank you for joining me. So here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do, okay? I will do a weekly live if you thumbs up, if you subscribe. I'll do a weekly live. That's my intention. Hopefully we can keep each other motivated. That's what it's all about. Keep each other motivated, keep each other laughing. We could solve the world's problems. I don't know. For me, it's really all about moving. And so I'm down. You inspire me. You're my motivation. Your feedback. Hopefully that goes both ways, because that's how I live. It's always a two-way street. And I want to thank you for spending time with me. I want to thank you for subscribing, watching my videos, commenting, sharing with me, telling me who you are, because that's what it's all about. And I appreciate that, and you need to know that. Thank you for the well-wishing. Thank you for your time. I appreciate all of it. And so, I don't know. Next Sunday, I'm going to be at the LA Sports fitness thing, so maybe Saturday. Maybe I'll see you guys on Saturday. Love drop. Yes. Love drop in your corner of the world. I will promote it on my community page and on social to let you know when I'm going to go back live again, and maybe we'll make a date of it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. With that, good luck. I hope your team wins. Love drop. Oh, that's so cool. Love drop. Thank you.